Hello again, I am Blunty. Last night, as I slumbered, DJI announced the new Mavic Air, which slides somewhere between this, which is the Mavic Pro, their awesome folding drone for pros, as the name might suggest, and this, which is the Mavic Spark, which is the teeny tiny little palm-sized thing that doesn't fold up. The Mavic Air is literally halfway between these. It has the 4K stuff that this does. It has the size that this does. It has the folding stuff that this does. It has a few new software tricks as well, which I'm particularly interested in. And as is DJI's way, they've seeded these out to a few big YouTubers and photographers and stuff to get footage and prepare reviews beforehand. So on today, announcement day, YouTube's being flooded with these very high production value videos. I particularly suggest Casey Neistat's. It's a really nicely done video on it. I'm going to immediately launch this morning. I have no idea, but I doubt I'll be walking around with a demo product to try. I don't know whether they're going to let me fly one myself or they won't let me because of insurance purposes. I don't even know whether I'm going to come home with any footage that I've shot myself on the damn thing. All I know is it's a press launch, which normally I don't go to these days because I prefer hands-on experience and just to use the damn thing before I tell you guys about it. But it's DJI and I'm very excited about the product, so let's go.
Something even more mobile. Oh, sorry. Is that right? It's small. I didn't even hear it. Very review. So this is the Mavic Air. It's about the size of most of our smartphones, right?
In short, what DJI have done is take what they've learned both from the Spark and the Mavic Pro and smoosh both of them into a very exciting product. The Mavic Air features a camera with 1/2.3-inch CMOS sensor. In full-frame camera terms, the lens gives you a field of view of a 24mm lens. It has an f2.8 aperture and a newly re-engineered 3-axis gimbal with built-in vibration dampeners. I really like this. It tucks right into the body. The new cover they give you for it works much better than the one on the Mavic Pro, by the way. So much easier to take off and put on. The camera itself will suck down 12 megapixel still photos and give you DNG RAW files if you like. On the video front, yay, 4K footage at 30 frames per second. Sadly, 60 frames per second at 4K is absent. But you do get a big fat maximum bitrate of 100 megabits per second, which should mean lots of detail and color information is maintained in your footage, making it very nice to work with and easy to match with the rest of your edit. But if you do want some of that luscious slow-mo action, it can pull in 1080p Full HD video at up to 120 frames per second. So that's real nice. Not only is it smaller, by the way, but it's more than 40% lighter than the Mavic Pro. The new controller is really nice too. It looks very much the same as the old controller. The new controller is very nice too. At first glance it looks very much like the optional controller for the Spark, but it has been upgraded. It'll give you a 1080p live feed from the camera when connected to your smartphone. It has a range of up to 4 kilometers, and my favorite feature, the thumbsticks unscrew and store inside the controller itself, making it much easier to pack it away, to slide it into a pocket or a bag pouch. You don't have those little nubby thumbsticks poking out anymore. Brilliant. Of course, there's a bunch of other numbers I could tell you too, like its maximum speed and sports mode and its wind resistance and all that kind of stuff, but there's time for that in the review. But one of the important numbers is one charge from the replaceable battery will get you about 21 minutes flight time. On the software side of things, it inherits the hand motion control of the Spark, which is really handy for those quick little easy shots. It's even carrying a few new tricks alongside what they already had. And its automatic shot modes get a couple of additional tricks. Boomerang and Asteroid.
You're able to do a sphere with you in the center and do a 360. And with the boomerang, this is how it looks like. Imagine doing that yourself and looking at the camera. That's quite difficult. So all these one-touch features enable us to shoot like professionals.
And it gets smarter still. It has an all-new obstacle avoidance system. Using the cameras on the front, on the back, on the bottom, it can now actively map and plan its own flight path around or over obstacles. Unlike even the biggest of its brothers, who just, when they detect an obstacle, stop in midair so they don't crash into it. The Mavic Air goes around it for you. Price-wise, in the currency of the kingdom of his orange trumpiness, you'll be asked for 799 wall-building units. In Australia, the best beaches in the world tax gets applied a little bit, but it's not swelled the price too much. $12.99 beer purchasing tokens will get you the base kit, but for 300 more, you'll get the Fly More kit with a bunch of other accessories, like, rather valuably, 2 extra batteries and the very clever folding multi-battery charger thingamabob doodler. So much more compact than the one they had for the Mavic Pro. Pre-orders are live now, and I'm told they'll be shipping out at the start of next week. Whew. It's a warm-ass day out there, let me tell you. Am I shiny? I feel like I'm shiny. Sweaty. So, I have now been properly briefed on the DJI Mavic Air, and I'm impressed. Everything that I liked about this and everything that I liked about this have been smooshed together in exactly the way I wanted. I said about this, it is fantastic. It is, you know, the smallest, most powerful drone out there, but it's just a little too big to thoughtlessly just slip into the day bag. It takes up just enough room to make you think twice about bringing it with you. This doesn't really have that problem. Well, it wouldn't have the problem if the arms folded, because the arms stick out. It's kind of awkward to slide into a bag. But everything else is great, except for the fact that the gimbal's only 2 axis instead of 3 axis, and of course it doesn't do 4K. And skadoosh, both problems solved in the Mavic Air, so I'm very happy. Not only both problems solved, but a bunch of cooler stuff added as well. The new boomerang feature that we talked about, very excited about that. That's the kind of shot I've been trying to do manually for a while. Never quite nailed it, never used it in any videos. The asteroid thing, where that's pretty cool. I mean, it's fantastic. I think it will be very, very popular. It is still not priced as a toy. Still not priced as something that the Instagrammers out there want to do. That's what this is for. This is much, much cheaper, and it's for the, you know, small delivery Instagram stuff where 1080p is more than enough. The Mavic Air is for people like me who want to stay super, super lightweight. We're on the go. We don't want to think twice about whether or not we're going to bring it with us. We can just go, yep, I can bring it with me because it's tiny and small and very powerful. So I'm very happy, and I'm very excited to get my hands on one. I have been told that there will be review loaner stock available, so I'm not sure how long I'll get to play with one, but as soon as I get one in my hands, I'll take it out in the world, we'll do some stuff with it, and then I'll tell you how I feel about it. But I'm going to tell you right now, I am anticipating joy. I'll tell you more when I actually get to play with one, but on first glance, it may be their most perfect product yet. So, thanks for watching. I am Blunty, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, that should be. Thanks for watching. I am a severely dehydrated Blunty. I need to go pour several litres of water down my neck and then fold up into a ball in the corner of the room and sleep for a while. Except I can't sleep because I have to edit the video together because it's time sensitive. Today's announcements day, and there are other people who've already had it in their hands for sort of a week or more doing proper sort of full-on reviews and with proper footage and everything. Well, I can't do that. I've just got to rely on my natural charm to bring people in. That's not going to work, is it? Shit! I do like a good walk-off, and then ruining the walk-off by walking back in again and pointing it out. Hanging a lampshade on it, as I say in the business. The business! Were you a TV douche?